Who else is trying to pull for their favorite character but the Primo gems just aren't enough? Don't worry, I've got a way to save money and get double the Genesis crystals. This is lootbar.gg. It works just like the in-game top-up system, but with up to 25% off, and new users even get a 10% extra discount. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $81 on Lootbar, and each update they release an exclusive $72 bundle available for your first purchase every version. All you need is your UID. No password, no login. Just pick your bundle, select your server, and your crystals get delivered in about 5 minutes. Lootbar has awesome reviews. It's fast, secure, and trusted by tons of players. If you're planning to recharge for Genshin or Star Rail, don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and top up now with Lootbar. Safe, fast, and way more affordable. And don't miss that 10% off while it lasts.
Just when it seemed like version 5.8 wouldn't have any new characters, the leaks completely changed again. And now, it looks like we might be getting a brand new Electro support after all. But this one's different, and her name, well, that's a whole story in itself. Earlier leaks referred to her as Yennefer or Ineva, which already tells you how messy this whole reveal has been. Initially, insiders were saying 5.8 would be a rerun-only patch, possibly to slow things down a bit before the big lead-up to Nod Cry. Then, a Hydro 5-star female character was mentioned. No name, just vague info about her element and rarity, but that was quickly walked back. Multiple sources, including those known to have solid track records, later clarified that the Hydro Girl info wasn't accurate at all. And now, out of nowhere, we've got this Electro lady entering the scene with a reaction called Moon Electrocharge. Yeah, you heard that right, Moon Electrocharge. That's not just regular Electrocharged. According to current leaks, though, keep in mind the naming is unofficial. Moon Electrocharge is a special version of the Electrocharged reaction, and it's tied specifically to her kit. This isn't a new system-wide reaction, it's something unique to this character. So expect it to scale differently or apply additional effects, like bonus electro damage, resistance penetration, or other secondary effects triggered during her active rotation. Now, let's talk about the name confusion. The first leaked name was Yennefer, which immediately caught attention because, well, that's the name of one of the main characters in The Witcher. Not exactly subtle, right? Then the name Ineva came out, clearly Slavic with that Eva ending typical in Russian feminine names. So the natural assumption was that she's from Natlan, but leakers shut that theory down quickly, saying she's definitely not from Natlan. So where is she from? That's where the most recent leak gives us something more solid, the name Ereve. This one is really interesting. It doesn't sound Slavic at all. It actually leans more into a fantasy or French-sounding aesthetic. And the name Ereve might even come from the French word rêve, meaning dream, or possibly from Erebus, the Greek deity of darkness. Either way, it seems like this character is themed around night, dreams, or the moon, which ties directly into her signature reaction being named Moon Electrocharge. And honestly, that connection feels totally intentional. In Genshin, character design, lore, and gameplay are always tied together. Nahida has memory and knowledge themes. Farina revolves around performance and judgment. So, if this Electro character's reaction is called Moon Electrocharge, it's probably not just a cool name. It might reflect her personality, her backstory, or even how she generates her electro damage. Maybe her elemental skill creates a moon-shaped field. Maybe her burst cycles through lunar phases that affect how her support functions. We don't know the details yet, but it's definitely not random. So, what does this mean for 5.8? If this is true, this would be a pretty big deal, especially because earlier reports said no new 5-stars were coming at all. Having her appear now, so close to Nod Cry's rollout, would mean they're adding one last major piece before the next region. And with her being a dedicated Electrocharged support, that opens up synergy with characters like Neuvillette, Yelan, Kokomi, or even Fischl, depending on how her kit scales. If she provides electro damage boosts, energy recharge buffs, or resistance penetration, she could become a staple in Electro-Hydro reaction teams that haven't seen strong support units lately. If you're excited about the possibility of adding Ereve to your team, or just curious about how this mysterious moon-themed Electro unit will change the meta, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future updates on her. So yeah, what started as no new character has turned into one of the most interesting additions we've seen in a while. Ereve, the mysterious moon-themed Electro support, might be the bridge between Natlan's final chapters and Nodcry's debut. Of course, we still need to wait for the beta to clarify her full kit, animations, and whether Ereve is even the final name, but the closer we get to 5.8, the more this Electro lady starts to feel like the real deal. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the idea of a moon-themed Electro unit? Do you think she's a good setup for the Nodcry arc, or are you still hoping that Hydro 5-star rumor somehow comes true? Drop your thoughts below, and let's keep the conversation going.